In fact, our first satellite images of the damage. This is the before picture from Digital Globe and Google Earth. I want you to watch as we slide this apart to this image now from GOI. You can see how the presidential palace just cracked right in half. And as we move out across the city, you can see block after block after block where these buildings just collapsed into the road. This image from GOI and others like it will prove very, very valuable because there's a big job happening right now. Over the next 24 hours, Anderson, I think what people have to look at very closely going to be the airport, which is right up here, and the harbor out here. And I'm going to tell you why. If we bring this up for a moment, I'll show you that essentially what they have now is an order of action that has to be followed right now. They have to clear these roads and assess the damages. They have to launch these search and rescue teams throughout the city. They have to reestablish hospitals and aid centers and open supply lines. And that must happen across this whole big picture we just looked at here. And when I talk about reopening the roads, again, difficult to see when you're right on top of it. From the wide picture, you can see it. If we bring up the roads here, many of the major arteries that people have to travel on throughout here are blocked in some fashion. Anderson, our other correspondents, have been showing you all evening long. Some of these roads may be blocked dozens of times. So the heavy equipment is going to have to hit the roads. The military is coming in here. They're going to try to control the airport, get this all under control, and stage much of the assault on this problem from there and also from out here. Gradually, on the ground with heavy equipment, they will try to turn some of those red roads into green roads as they reach deeper into the population to try to help out all of these people. President Obama, he said he wants this to be the main focus for the next 3 days, this search and rescue thing. Getting these teams out there, they'll try to establish operational centers and look at the issue of refugees. So the problem will be, though, even as you clear on the ground, beyond this, you're still going to have tremendous numbers of people way out here with all sorts of damage where the ground approach will simply not be able to go far enough. That's where, again, you're going to see in the next few days out here in the harbor, you'll see more of a military presence as we'll have an aircraft carrier there. There will be Coast Guard helicopters, heavy lift helicopters, this sort of thing. They will be able to stage from here, from this area, from the airport, fly right over the roads they are able to open up and the closed roads to get to these very distant areas where they can drop off supplies. They can also pull out the people who are in the deepest amount of trouble. That's one way they're going to try to stabilize this. Over the next few days, you're going to see a tremendous effort aimed at just this, controlling the airport, controlling the harbor, beginning to open roads, and establishing supply lines. So all the things that are needed back here can get to the people they need, Anderson. It'll be something you'll see a block at a time where you are. Here, we'll be trying to keep track of the overall picture of how they're opening it and which parts of the city are getting help and when others can expect it. Anderson?